That's that country shit.
Like Nike, I'ma just do it. Get into a bad man, ain't nothing to it. Come through breaking in the old school brewery. Never try to try me cause it get real stupid. Step out fresh, Mr. Clean on the scene. In love with the money, yeah, I think I'm a fiend. I'm at the top and I got it no lie. Chasing these bags and I will not stop. I will not stop. Big figures I got. Design on my back got me dripping like honey. Ice on my wrist is so bright, call the sun. I'm popping some tags, just showing my age. Putting these niggas right up in their place. I'm no more wrong when it comes to this race. Jump man, switch. I'ma shoot my shot good, I ain't all miss it. Niggas in their feelings on the ground trying to diss me, but I'ma keep it mad while I'm getting to the chicken. Finny all on my body, giving me a bag, always been a hobby. They watching all my moves, how I do, trying to copy. Please just stop, y'all looking real sloppy. I'm not the one to be played with. Real country shit from the sip I came with. I ain't got time for a broke ass lame bitch. Go get that bag, stop playing with that chains, bitch. Like Nicki Minaj, I done did it on her. I done came through, sat down, then shit it on her. Pop my shit at that, cause I'm winning on her. Going in your ass like a motherfucking animal.
Running this shit like a motherfucking puma. Stretching out bitches.
I'm meeting with Misha today to catch up with her and pick her brain a little bit. I have a fashion show that I'm going to coming up soon, so we're gonna go look at some garments.
Oh, I like that white one though.
This one back here?
Yes.
This one is cute. So I can resonate with Misha when it comes to style, fashion, makeup, hair, anything beauty related, anything fashion related. We can definitely, chop it up and have a good time with that. And yeah, I think for me, Misha is a girl. When I see Misha is always dressed nice, hair is always laid, smells good. Like Misha's not gonna catch you. You're not gonna catch Misha slipping.
I don't want to play no 348, but she is. I like it. I do.
I feel like the long
one. See a small one. See, but look
at
that joint. See how that joint.
You can get some tool,
right,
and like
fluff it out, make it out,
and it can be real.
Cause I got a steamer at home.
You just gotta put some heat to it. That is a cute
piece. It is. I don't like this one.
You don't like that print?
No, I don't like
that
the print.
Green is pretty.
Yes. This green is real pretty. And then with me being so skinny, I could pull it up as a two-top.
I was gonna say you could, but they got the tops right here that look like you go with this.
Yeah.
That's cute too.
So, how did you like the conversation yesterday?
Meeting the newbies? Well, I'm a newbie too. I guess am I a newbie? I guess I'm a newbie.
Well, not really.
I haven't been to a dealer's in so long. That's why I was like, was it Macy's? But because there's like 2 or 3 levels to that dealer's in Atlantic Station, so like it's kind of already set up like Macy's to me. So I don't know. I was just interested to see like what they had. It was their fall summer collection. No, it wasn't even a fall collection. It was still spring summer. So like it was their spring summer collection. So I was just intrigued to see like what I could find like as an excitement piece. Like normally if I'm finding like statement key fashion pieces, I'm ordering it offline. Like I'm never like buying it out the store. DJ is a mess. He's definitely a mess. I think what's his name? Country
feelings was hurt yesterday.
Yeah, he was.
His feelings were hurt yesterday.
About his friend J Dot.
Yeah, his feelings was hurt because I guess he wants to be the one he confides in, but he might not feel the same way about
it. For J. You
I love him.
What's that about?
I love him, but like when we first met, we met at a function, and he was so hard on trans women because him and Karma had an issue.
Okay, go. I'm gonna let you finish.
And then when he got to know me at the same event, he was like, "Oh, I can mess with you." And then that's when we started talking intimately, and he was like, "She hurt his feelings." I had information about J-Dot that nobody knew at the group, and nobody still knows the full extent of the information that I have. J-Dot and I had a conversation maybe a month, 3 weeks to a month, 2 weeks to a month before the rooftop situation. He had told everybody else except Country Boy and Nord what was going on in his life and this, that, and the third.
You gotta color within the lines. You can't feel like everybody's gonna be the same way. Just because you experience something with one person doesn't mean the next person's gonna be like that. Like your experience with everybody is gonna be different.
It's gonna be different.
Yeah.
And I after he got to know me, he was like, oh Misha, you this and you that and you're not like that and you're like that. And I was like, yeah, but the way, because me and him argue. We continuously argue.
Oh my God.
We argue. And after that, I guess he was like, she's different. She's not like that or whatever.
Like
I knew a little bit more in depth because we took a ride together. You know, he got in my car and we took a ride, so I knew a little bit more in depth. That's why I ain't feeling sorry about them
Ooh,
damn.
Misha, this is giving.
I hate my arm.
But we could find some like sheer,
and you
like,
know what
that
I'll
would
do?
be so cute.
Like I'll buy something and the straps will be thicker and I'll pull the strap over my because I'm cut.
Yeah, but if you find like the right like shawl or the right you know, they got the gloves that come, the sheer gloves that come all the way up here, and you can find it like in kind of in this fabric. But this is a cute dress. Like I just like to cut out.
And they also do have them things that you could put like right
here to the kind of like
I forgot what they call them.
That's cute too. Like this piece right here. This giving me like
I'm about
take
to go,
me to bed.
That's what I was about to say. I'm about to go
it's a piece that you can wear out.
Yeah.
Because when Rihanna put her pieces on like this, I like this. I just like the way
I like
it feels. That yellow.
Oh yes, indeed.
See, she got it on now. Oh, now this is.
Oh
you
God.
like to cut out on the side?
Oh, my husband at back.
Oh, she not 131.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. I shop at Akira sometimes, just because I feel like they do have like very like transitional fashion pieces. When I say transitional, like it can be a piece that you could wear to work. It can be a piece that you can wear on the carpet. It can be a piece that you could wear for a photo shoot. So like any type of fashion garment or piece that, you know, I could get multiple wears out, or I can, you know, style somebody else in, or I can do, you know, turn it inside out, wear it reverse, wear it back, you know, wear it the reverse way, however I want to wear it. I love stuff like that. It's just something unique and interesting about pieces that you can do. You can be very universal with.
I'm gonna be missing.
I'm gonna be missing. I'm gonna be right there with you. we gotta get down to the bottom of it.
I can't wait to see Jada. I hope all us be together one day. I'm saying, Jada, ain't something you need to tell your friend. Your friend want to know. Tell your friend. Go over there in the back room.
I was shocked, and DJ did not hesitate to spill that tea, baby. She pulled out them receipts, and that was it. I was like, I was sitting there.
I was looking at his face. He was like,
you know, I was telling you, like, me and him had a conversation outside, and, you know, he was kind of telling me how he was moving back to Savannah. You know, that's how I knew he was from Savannah. You know, he was from the same place. And he never told me that he was like, you know, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what about the drug situation? What does that?
Well, he said that, you know, he lost his place. And he was living in Savannah, but he was back and forth. But the reason why he lost his place and things like that was because of the drug situation.
I think it hurts him. I think he probably knows somebody that was on drugs, and he, you know, he want to be there to help that person because he probably failed.
He gave that like it was very like he
emotional.
was very emotional, and he was like empathetic about it. It was just like I said, to hear somebody else bring up your friend's trauma and you don't know about it. That could like trigger you too as a person, as a friend, because it's like, okay, where does our loyalty lie? You know what I'm saying? Where is our friendship?
It's hard
because
I know a lot of people. I ain't gonna say people, and your friend be the last one they know. You know, when you hang with somebody a lot, as much as they were supposed to be hanging out and doing things or whatever, I don't think he wanted to be judged by Country Boy.
Country Boy most likely would have judged.
Right, because they were hanging out. They were on the phone. They were, you know, they were doing a lot. I'm gonna ask you this: do you think J-Dog gonna get mad when it is brought up to him that they had that conversation? Because he probably really did talk to him in confidence, and he didn't want nobody else to know.
It's on camera, but yeah, I would feel some type of way. But my thing is like, if my friend didn't come to me with the information or didn't tell me, if there was a secret that my friend wanted to keep to himself or share with other friends, I would definitely feel some type of way. I'm not gonna even sugarcoat. I would definitely feel some type of way.
I think he cared about Country Boy judging him. I think him and Country Boy had probably had somewhat of a relationship that he kind of held, you know, close to the belt, and I think he didn't want to be judged. I genuinely like J-Dot when he's not mad and aggressive.
So let your business like that's sad.
But he telling it though, and you know what? I do commend him for that. I do commend him. Nobody came to whomever and said, I seen him doing this. He told it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a problem. I have an issue, or whatever he called it. And I'm not saying I need help, but I need somebody to talk to.
Well, they always say the first step to recovery is admitting.
Yeah.
And he didn't do that. He admitted.
Yeah, he did.
So we'll see what step 2 gives.
Yeah, we will, because I'm going to be there. How many steps is it? 13? I'm going to be there all 13 steps.
Well, I think recovery is maybe a little longer than that.
Well, I ain't going to recovery. I just want to get this.
Spin City, what's happening, nigga? Remix. The money, the money, the money. It's all about the money, the money, the money. It's all about the money, the money, the money. It's all about if you ain't talking money, you ain't talking about the money, the money, the money. It's all about the money, the money, the money. It's all about the money, the money, the money. It's all about if you ain't talking money, you ain't talking about. Now I'm a walking bank account. You see the stash without the shoe box. No limit to the amount, forever the deposit drop. Ain't no wrong with want a lot of people, they ain't want enough. Grateful what I got, it declined when I did too much. Niggas be scared to get money, y'all don't fear the dead. Bitch, it ain't no other shot of that bread while y'all don't come to bed. It's Jade, I feel, but not you leaning.
I started tennis in my darkest moment, to be honestly true. I used to actually figure skate before tennis. My dad that raised me passed away, and I tried to commit suicide. So the only way that I can get through my anger in one way or my frustration was to hit that ball so hard. So I kept on getting better and better and really good.
I got one. Ooh, these things tight. They tight like me.
Ooh. People ask me to be a tennis coach. I don't want to be a tennis coach because it's so personal. Like, I have to know that person 24/7. They're like my, like your daughter or your son in one way. So I love being a hitting partner because I'm able to actually go other places and hit with other people and get to know them in a different way. Not a big way, but a short way.
Come on. Get the ball, every ball. Get every fucking ball. Get every fucking ball. Okay. You get every ball. Okay. There's only gate number 2 for me.
So being a hitting partner is perfect. I can still go to the tournaments. I can have the same sponsorships in one way. I can still be able to drink, okay? I still do need to work out, because I want to lose 20 pounds. But being a hitting partner, I feel like it's kind of like the yin and yang. It's the best middle part of playing tennis because you hit with so many other people. So for example, if people don't know what a hitting partner is that, let's say that your coach, your mom and dad has a coach. But the coach, you know, maybe a little bit older, can move as what the players are moving now today. What they do is they get a hitting partner, and a hitting partner will hit to them certain ways the coach would want them. You know, they'll say hit harder, do more drop shots, hit to the backhand, hit to the forehand, you know, try to lob them. So that's what a hitting partner do, and I love being a hitting partner.
Brother, thank you for coming out here with me.
Welcome, friend.
I appreciate it. I need it. Been off for a little moment, so I'm glad to be back. What's up with you?
Not much, man. Glad to be out here playing tennis. You know, I had a show the other night at Apache Cafe.
How did it go?
Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. Oh my gosh. I talked about, you know, mental health and, you know, issues that us creators have a lot.
I always need to have it, baby.
Man.
I'm so happy for that. I'm so glad your music going good. So I really want you, because, you know, I really just only hang with my three and then you my hitting brother, you know? So, like, I don't hang around with a lot of people. But I have a new group, which I really like. They're real cool. I got to still meet some more people. So I hope it goes well. So I definitely would like for you know to come around and have some type of event, because I think I'm gonna do a podcast. Because I did one in Florida. Right, I did one back in Florida a long time ago. So I wanted to kind of rebrand it and now take it to a different way, especially being in Atlanta, since you know this is the Black South, the mecca of all media. So I think it'll be really good just to bring it and improve it in one way and show my grown up side in one way. Like I still do the club stuff, but I'm trying to just, how can I make money without doing anything while I'm sleeping? There you go. How can I make money without sleeping?
Exactly.
So I definitely want you to get involved, and I definitely got to make sure like your music. So how's your music going?
It's going good. I mean, so you know me. I've been singing all my life. But
yes.
Like since I hit the music scene, I've been just solely like putting rap on wax, right? So I've been performing singing, but I haven't like recorded any studio singing, right?
Right, I got you.
But I don't know how like that's going to transform over on wax. So I'm kind of nervous but excited, but I'm about to step into that a little bit.
And that's what
that's
what I'm nervous about. Like me now coming to the going on 40 now, I'm trying to do a podcast. I don't want to be like the young crew in one way, but I think with the cast. I mean, with the people in the group of people that I'm with, I can have a good cast for my podcast, because I have Misha, which she's trans, which I love her to death, but I don't know how to. I want to be educated on what, you know, because Stasha being my mother, she's been my mother since me going to fam in one way, you know. So I've always been around her, but being around other individuals, I can see his perspective. Then we have BJ. BJ's a traveler, you know, but he's I call him the dark chocolate prince in one way, because he's always have a nice smile, always have a nice haircut. You got Taiwan, the flight attendant around the world. You know, you already know this about around the world. They go get area codes, okay? But we got Taiwan, which is there, and Country Boy Kiki. And I think, you know, when I do my podcast, I would like for y'all to link up and maybe you can sing on one of his songs, because he's a rapper from Mississippi.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm saying I spit some bars on it too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can hum it like a little mother.
Okay, come on.
I'll do a tambourine.
Today I'm meeting up with actually my god brother. He is he's a singer also too, which is so funny. But he's actually one of my hitting partners that I hit with on a constant day basis. He's a lefty, which is so hard to hit with. And then it's always good seeing him, because I can talk to him and tell my ideas. So like I want to start my podcast, so it's actually nice to hit with him and then give him my aspects of how my podcast will go and the idea, because sometimes I rush it and sometimes I don't sit there and think about all the ABCDs going on, the plans of what can happen, you know, because I may want something this way, but then it turns out to be that way. And I get frustrated. So he's always here to calm me down.
But yes, I'm so glad you came out here for tennis. Like I really do need this. I took a Serena break. Really? Took a year off. Okay. I just basically was eating food. Yeah. So now I got to get myself back into shape for real, like, and get myself back motivated, hitting like how we usually hit it one way. So, but it is kind of, I think I took off a little bit because my legends went away, my Serena, my Raja. It's just like it just took my heart, but. I was hurt so much because the reason why I got into tennis is literally I used to figure skate. That was my first love. People don't know that. I used to figure skate.
Come on, figure skate.
Christy Yamaguchi. I was you know what? I was Lin Chin. I was Chinlu.
Come on.
Christy Yamaguchi. I was Scott Hamilton. Yeah. But my real artist was Michelle Cohen. Like everything she did, I wanted to do with her. And when my dad passed away, that raised me. I couldn't skate anymore. Like every time that I try to go back to skating, I cried. It could be a happy program, like a long program. I'm still crying at the end of it, and I just knew that I could not do it anymore. Like I was like, I did it. I won the championships. I won junior national. I won worlds. In one way. But now it's like I needed to like get myself out, and I really tried to commit suicide at one point. I did. So like I tried to jump over a bridge. I tried to cut my wrist. It was a lot of stuff that I really had to like mentally get through and go through counseling. Like you said, we need it in this day and era because you don't know what you're going through. And my counselor was telling me, say, Jamal, you're gonna have to get that anger out of you. And the only way I did was by the tennis ball and tennis.
How old
I was literally in high school, 17.
Oh, period.
Yeah,
Okay.
my 11th grade high school, 11th grade year. I did not want to finish school. I don't want to do nothing at all. And I remember my sister came down and said, Jamal, you're gonna have to finish school. And I finished school, but it was hard for me. Like it was to a point that when I graduated, I just moved away. I don't want to go back to Destin. I didn't want to see nobody in Fort Walton or Pensacola. I just moved away.
I felt today with him was actually refreshing. Again, it gave me it gives me an aspect of look at things a little bit differently. Especially with tennis, because I need to work out more because he was moving around the court, and also with my podcast, I need to make sure I trim it down and I don't overanalyze the ideas. I can have 10 ideas, but I only need maybe 2 or 3 in one way.
Thank you for coming to the tennis court. I really appreciate you, and I love you so much. You can even cry, know that, okay? And again, I'm gonna be at your music. I promise I am, okay? I promise.
What makes my life real?
What makes my life real?
What make my life real?
What makes me a regular person
is the fact that I'm ubiquitous in this grind, so you cannot miss me.
I want to live, love, laugh, and learn just like the next person.
When you cut me, I bleed.
Making boss move.
I have feelings and emotions just like any other human being.
And that I work hard.
Being independent.
I've been through some things.
I've done the work that it takes to get where I am today.
I love a good look. I love a good outfit.
Living in my truth 24/7.
And I only speak reality, and I only speak truth.
And at the end of the day, I really just want to put people on.
We live just like anybody else.
That's what made my life real. What makes my life relentless?
What makes my life relentless?
What makes my story relentless?
What makes my life story relentless?
What makes my life story relentless? Because no matter what chapter in my life,
I stand for good. I stand for people that are standing in the dark.
My drive to actually be the change in the world that I want to see.
I take punch after punch.
To have a voice, to be heard, to be seen.
No matter how many rounds I go through in life, I have remained undefeated and self-made.
I create spaces by cultivating, motivating, and inspiring those around me.
And I still come out on top.
I'm still the champion.
Can you focus on me? Never mind, you out of time. Don't need any closure. I swear I tried to keep it kosher. You said I do the most, so I start giving my all. And now it's over. Every time when we touch, we let go. Yeah. I'm feeling real.
So today, going to Atlantic Station to meet up with Country Boy. I'm just gonna have a little powwow about, the night before, and I just kind of want to like talk to him about his friend. So yesterday.
Yes, yesterday.
How do you feel about Nard? What do you think? What's your perspective? Just from meeting him just yet. I don't know if you know him or not, but I don't know.
The new guy, Nard, like, I like him. I've been like him for watching him. I like his fashion. He got a sense of fashion about him. So like,
okay.
I want to have a conversation about him about like, probably putting me an outfit together for my the showcase I'm gonna have.
Okay.
A little event.
Okay, I get that because he was a little stylish. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he came with,
Came with it now.
when he put it on, he put it on.
I see see that.
I can say that.
It gave me a cool vibe. I don't know him. This is my first time meeting him though. So
I mean, it's my first time too.
Okay.
So,
but you follow him on Instagram. That's what you said.
I mean, yeah, I follow him on Instagram, stuff like that. But I'm taking this opportunity, get to know him more.
I'm gonna fill him out.
Test his temperature.
Yeah, I got to test his temperature because
he seemed like a good person though.
He seemed cool, but you never know. People put on.
I did not know Nord, but I knew Nord from like another TV show on the network, and I thought Nord he was cool, and I like his fashion. I like how he dressed. So I was excited. And I was happy that he was joining the group.
Didn't know who Nard was at first, but when he came in, all I saw was this tall, light-skinned guy that was fashionable, dressed, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I like this. This might be cool." He had great energy, just like Misha and Jamarco. He dressed well. He had a nice smile, clean look. I was like, okay, this is okay. I'm here for this. I can see where this goes. I was a little skeptical, of course, because I'm meeting somebody new, so I was a little skeptical. But after our first little interaction, I was like, oh, he cool. He cool.
So yesterday was kind of crazy. The topic was J-Dot.
J-Dot. I don't want to keep talking about J-Dot, but I mean, like I said, the conversation me and J-Dot had that day, I felt like it was a genuine conversation. I was open. I felt like he was open, but then, kind of find out, I found out some things that he kind of left out of his story, which may have been just him not feeling comfortable talking to me about it, which is cool or whatever, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it was a cry for help or he was looking for somebody to just, I don't know what you can say, how you call it, when somebody looking for sympathy or attention. I don't know if that was it because I just felt like, I mean, he was in tears, you know what I'm saying? And then to come and find out like some other stuff, I'm like, that just made me kind of feel like, was it genuine or was he just doing it because I was being open, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't really tripping on it.
Everybody's saying that my best friend, J-Dot, is on and I'm just in the midst and I'm confused. I'm like, what? My friend J-Dot don't do no drugs. That's what I'm in my head. And I wanted to offend him while these discussions are going on, but we not really like on a good path right now. So I don't know what to think. But in my head, I'm like, nah, my friend don't do drugs.
That obviously is not his best friend. Because if that was your best friend, you was gonna know that off real. That's something you're gonna know. If that's your best friend, that's something you're gonna know. Something that deep, you're gonna know that. If you got a best friend that ain't telling you deep stuff, that's not your friend.
My thing about it though, like, I ain't gonna lie, I met J-Dot at a showcase when I first moved down here and stuff like that. And, we was click talk, And for me just to hearing all these, like, rumors about, like, the situation, being homeless, and the reason why he's homeless and stuff like that, I thought me as being his friend, like, he would come to me and, he would discuss that with me, you know what I'm saying? So I can, like, maybe try to help him, in a way, give him advice and stuff like that. But it's just crazy, like, he'll come and discuss his drug to everybody else, but when it comes to, like, his friend. So I don't know exactly where we stand at this point, like, because I do feel some type of way.
And see, for me, I can't even say because he didn't really say that to
well,
me.
Whatever it is, relating to drugs.
But I'm like you. All the stuff I'm hearing afterwards is kind of like, I was blown. I was like, my mouth hit the floor. I had to clutch my pearl because I was like, are y'all serious? Like that?
And this wasn't the first time I heard about the drug situation, stuff like that. I have heard in the past, but I brushed it off. But it's just too many people saying the same thing. So I'm like, oh wow, I used to try to take up for them, but
everybody can't be lying. But you never know.
Yeah, everybody can't be lying. Yeah. Like I said, I feel some type of way. I feel like me being your friend, you should have. You can talk to me.
Yeah, because he didn't really go into detail about why he moved back to Savannah, But
from my understanding,
from the conversation that we had, I felt like it was something had happened, and it caused him to have to move out of where he was at. And I was thinking maybe, he lost his job, he couldn't pay his rent or some shit like that, and he do what he do in his extra time. You feel me?
Well, from the story he gave me, I'm hearing a different story that he's giving everybody else.
Well, maybe he just don't. I don't know, because you tell one lie, you got to keep telling that same lie, because eventually you're gonna run out of lies, and you're gonna tell another lie to cover that lie, and then people gonna be like, "Oh, something ain't right because your story ain't adding up."
I mean, and that me considering him as a friend, like I really want to sit there. I was gonna call him, but like, you know what? I don't want to call him. I wanna have this conversation face to face.
Yeah, I mean, I get that because y'all are more close to it.
Right. I wanna express how I feel about, how I feel about it. Like, I wanna be like, damn, bro, like you ain't even like wanting to pick up the phone and call your friend and be like, hey friend, I'm going through this, you know what I'm saying?
And it could just be, he could be ashamed. He was upset because he felt like he didn't know, and as a friend, he should have known. Which, yes, as a friend, he should have known. But I advocated for J-Dot because he reminded me of my friend. Mm-hmm. And I know it took courage for my friend to come to me and tell me that. And I know he probably wasn't in that space to go to his friend and tell him that. So that's why I kind of gave him grace. And I was like, well, if that's your friend, don't be mad at your friend for not telling you. Just support your friend. Talk to your friend. Be there for your friend and try to help him get through it. That's really what I wanted to say to him. And just don't be mad, you know what I'm saying? Because that's probably going to just push him away, and he ain't going to want to tell you nothing.
You really had no inkling that drugs he did drugs.
I had no idea, and like we hung out like almost every weekend, like, and if he was doing drugs, like he didn't show me nothing. Like I didn't know nothing. If he sees someone he'll tell them that. Like, why would he come tell his best friend though? So I feel some type of way. I do.
I mean, hey.
And I'm gonna say something about it though.
Well, don't.
I'm not, but I'm gonna express how I feel though. I am.
Don't jump down his throat, but get your. I mean, by all means, express your feelings.
No, I'm gonna sit down. We're gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna understand what he's saying and stuff like that. But still, I'm gonna ask that question like, why you didn't come to me? Like, I'm not that type of friend that like just brush you out. Like, I'm very helpful. I'm a Gemini, so I'm very like kind. I'm helping and stuff like that. But like, don't do me like that as a friend, stuff like that. Cause now, like, I really don't know what we stand. I don't.
I get that.
So
I get that. I mean, but he could have just been embarrassed. Didn't know how to say it. And then in that moment when we was talking,
how could he be embarrassed to say it and he not saying it to his best friend, but he's telling random people though? That's crazy to me. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird.
I mean,
it's weird. Like it ain't
weird,
no other way to put it. It's weird.
It definitely is weird. But I feel like
on my soul, it's weird. It's weird. It's nowhere around.
It is weird because he didn't know me from a can of paint. I just met him that day and we was outside, but it could have been the Bulldogs drinks, you know what I'm saying? We was outside smoking a blunt.
Shit, drink around me is him. Like, there's no excuse. It's not.
Because I had a friend. That's how we connected outside. Because I was telling him about my friend, how my friend came to me about his struggles. And I tried to help him and I couldn't. You feel me? I tried, but I couldn't. But I don't talk about my friend, you know what I'm saying? Because I love him still to this day. He's still going through his struggle right now, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we connected. Because I was like, I couldn't, my friend go through the same thing. And, my friend talked to me about a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I just be there for my friend in any way I can. I don't give him no money because I know he's going to do it. I already know he's going to do it. But I will definitely make sure he eat. If he needed a place to stay, I let him stay in my place. In my house, I had him a whole room set up. He had his own space. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get clean. And he did get clean. He got clean for about almost a year. He was at my house for almost a year. And then one day he just disappeared. He was gone for like 2 weeks and I already knew. So I just had to hit the streets and try to find him. And I did. And he didn't want to leave it alone. So to the streets he went.
If I'm gonna be a friend and stuff like that, like I don't really like people. I mean, I know we had like discussion, people had discussion about him and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, well, don't be talking about my friend like that. But like, I feel like I can't do that because I don't know what we think. I don't know what. Yeah. Is you my friend? I don't know, so I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I still didn't like push to like to call him. I still was gonna let it play out until I saw him. I think it was it would be better to speak to him in person than speak to him over the phone, just having a conversation.
If that's your friend, you're gonna be honest with your friend. You're gonna tell your friend everything, especially your best friend. Y'all gonna have conversations about everything and a lot of things. So that's just not his best friend. I stand on that. And I said that from the beginning, like, can't be best friends, can't be. But I think people use that friend word and that best friend word very loosely.
This is a good conversation.
You like you ready to go get drunk some more?
I mean, no, I think I'm ready to eat something and lay it down. I ain't gonna lie, I'm told. I am told.
I need respect like an OG. Bitch, I get to my own cheese. Hoes mad, they lonely, and the niggas fake real phony. I don't talk about it, I bees about it. Real nigga come see about it. Rainbow all in my body. Fuck, I hate a bitch, I'm big poppin'. Fuck, I hate a bitch, I'm big poppin'. Stunning on me, yeah, I do it often. Move it over if you out of pocket. I keep a plug, I don't need a socket. On the country king, bitch. Forever poppin' my shit. Play with me, you get split.
So now we're up on this beautiful rooftop overlooking the city of Atlanta, and now the group is really about to come together.
So tonight we're getting up with the group on the rooftop downtown Atlanta. This will be my first time with everybody, actually, since the first link up we had.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hey. What y'all doing?
Good.
Is it loud?
I mean, you can turn it on.
Turn it on.
Oh, that's
Let your light shine.
We're not talking. No.
We're just gonna keep it off. This is for entertainment.
I want to ask y'all, did y'all see my flyer? I want all y'all to come to my event.
I saw your flyer. I got my
ticket.
ticket.
I've seen the flyer.
I got my ticket.
I'll be on the panel.
Anything is bound to happen when you get everybody together, new and old, friendships, being used to be friends, all that type of stuff. So this is gonna be very interesting for our first real sit down with everybody. So
because I'm not a smoker, so I'm only a drinker. So you have people that's a smoker, they smoke, drink, etc. You have to smoke before you have sex,
or during, or after.
Yeah,
I'm not before sex.
I mean, I don't have to, but I like to. And if I feel like I need to, like the
I feel like you get another feeling.
Because I do be looking and stuff, and them, they be smoking and blowing on the man. Like, where are you getting hot?
You ain't never saw do this damn smoke on it at the same time? It's like like you ain't never inhaled and lit the smoke come out your mouth or you suck?
No.
I mean, that's the difference.
No.
What are you talking about?
No, I have never done.
Oh, you don't smoke?
No, I don't. I have before, but I don't see the freakiness in there.
It's not always about you. Sex is a two-way street. So sometimes
wait. So when I come to wherever, it's about me. Because you're gonna get yours anyway. So I gotta focus on me.
Yeah, but when you spending some of what a person.
Oh shit!
Like it's not.
I'm giving you what you want. You want me.
It's been this allegation out there that apparently someone in the group does like real like hard, and we all had a conversation about it. So we're gonna see like how that plays out. I feel like in retrospect, it could have been handled differently. I don't think our intentions in having that conversation or bringing it up was to like get clarity and understanding, because people could say anything and it could be something completely not true. So being that Country Boy has like this best friend relationship with said person, it's like, okay, and you didn't even know this, and this supposed to be your best friend, and y'all hung out together, y'all made music together, all this type of stuff. So we're gonna see. But I do feel like our intentions were to bring it up as in like to trying to figure out what the issue was, not necessarily to make it a intervention.
Basically, the reason you went back to Savannah, what you told me, you know, you were going through a struggle or whatever, and we talked about that.
Yes.
But there was some other stuff
that sent me back to Savannah.
So what was the other stuff?
So let
usage.
Yeah.
Usage. And
That's what it was.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You're not, y'all are sitting here just going around it as if you just can't say it what it is, as if I'm going to sit here and deny it. And that's lame. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not.
So you saying just say what it is?
Yeah, like I would rather
are
it
you
have
doing?
been.
Are you in rehab? Are you going to go to
No,
rehab?
I'm not going to rehab. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I do like to sometimes, and that is my and that is my choice, and that is fine. And I a few weeks ago, when I was in a different headspace, you know what I'm saying, I felt like I was allowing something to over control me. So I went to prayer. You know what I'm saying? I went to prayer. And
I suggest you do that, because when you go to A, B, C, and D, and then A, B, C,
because
and D,
I went to a program, and those people had turned me around. I'm more honest to be able to talk about the things it is that I've been into since growing up.
But it's not even that.
saying?
You do a Jack on the high. So like my thing is, you give world peace, but then all of a sudden you give
because
I'm gonna blow this
side up. And that's why I get confused.
It's nothing to be confused about that, because you see many people and many entertainers and many people that are world leaders.
They're not here.
They are still here. In their personal life, don't have anything to do about their.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
You guys
Yes, it
talk
does.
about
no, what he's about to do
it.
is he's about to attack. Okay,
No,
what
I'm
he's
not
about to do?
attacking. It's
He's
not
about to.
No, first off, let me finish.
He's about to call you say
my
you're
conversation.
stupid.
Hearing him start talking, it's just like when someone you don't like and you hear them talking, you like, oh, get out my ear, get out my ear, get out my ear. And just him just being around my aura one way, I was just so aggravated. And it just kept on going up, 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 and that's when I blew up. And then my thing is that his actions did not suffice for me to say I hate you. It was basically just that timeline of when we first was going at it, and then the rooftop. It just exploded in a way I couldn't hold it in.
What he's gonna do is say, guess what? You're stupid. You're dumb. You don't understand it. He's gonna bring other people.
Let's be fair and give him the opportunity.
No, it's fair.
You can't hold my conversation
I'm gonna give you.
It doesn't make sense to
the one time you want to make sure you give him that. I'm about to be a psychic.
I was more so like empathetic on the side of J-Doc, because like I said, when he had nowhere to stay, he had somewhere to stay. And it's like, we talked, like he really cried to me and really like poured his feelings out to me and his emotions out to me. So I kind of like felt him a little bit. I felt like we kind of had like okay, I understand your struggle. I understand what you've been through. But kind of like let us kind of push forward with like making this thing a good thing, turning a negative into a positive. So
I think Jada knew me and Taiwan the longest out the whole group, and I think Taiwan was there, right?
Yeah, everybody was there.
I don't think Taiwan had as much dealings with the situation.
I don't like you.
Okay.
I don't like
it doesn't matter.
I don't
because
like
at
you.
the end It doesn't matter. I have known you for a long time, dude. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to start.
And I know the storyline.
I know what's going on, and I wasn't gonna get in the middle of that. So like that, yes, I was calling my Jay like my friend, my best friend. But then like me and Jamal, we kind of like developed like a little friendship at the time. So like that.
Jamal was developing a friendship.
Yeah.
I don't understand the extent of how he said it, but me knowing that individual now, I can see why he said it.
I don't.
Yeah, you need to remove yourself from the goddamn show.
No. What you're talking about, right?
What you're talking about is my news.
We're gonna open you up. You like that? You like that? We're gonna open you up. So my first question for you is, who is the most attractive here? So I know J Dot. I know J Dot by dealings. When J Dot first got out of jail, I met J Dot. It was an app, yes, okay. And at that time, that is when me and him had dealings that time. And that was literally when I first moved to Atlanta.
I didn't know any, like Jamal, I've been knowing him for a long time and respect him. So for that, it was like, well, it must be something else going on here. Because I just seen him a few weeks prior to that with you all. And it didn't seem as if there was no issue with him.
He's missing that part. So he missing the whole part. Literally, I said, J Dot, leave me alone.
This is crazy. I just don't know. We got cake and icing, we got drinks, and we got fashion and drama, and it's just like, whoa, this is like a lot going on at one time. And like, it was giving like, are y'all about to fight? Or y'all just gonna talk? Cause it was just a lot. And then like, it was just a lot going on. It was so many different opinions from so many different people, and all of that towards one person.
Having other races in my family, I'm very sensitive with that. It's, you know, especially when men kind of just talk down about women in one way or their education. To me, I've been raised by my mom. She's a strong woman. Okay. So what happened was that J Dot know how passionate I am about that, especially being Jamaican and having another race in it. So when we had the conversation through there, I knew that I was gonna get upset, and I just wanted to just let it be. So throughout that comment, I said, "Leave me alone, J Dot. Leave me alone." And you know, when you tell J Dot to leave you alone, it's like putting gas on the fire. So he just kept on making me more upset. And again, I did not hold my emotions correctly at that time. No, I did. No, I wrote how I wanted to hold my emotions. And I knew for a fact the next time I see him, there literally may be a problem.
I left a think piece under someone else's post. He went under my think piece and then sat there and wanted to disagree with it. That's fine. But you're sitting there going on about it and then got mad. The whole basis was because Kamala ain't my black. That was the goddamn basis of it. So it was like,
I don't know that. A whole
maybe choice of words at that time. I shouldn't have said hated, but at that moment, I did. If I could actually throw him off that roof, I would have. I would have had no problem doing it. And I'll be acting like Taiwan, like, what happened?
We're sitting here and we're having a dialogue, and it's about me that you guys wanted to put
on. It's too long.
Yes,
make us something.
It doesn't matter.
Make us something.
No, I don't do something. I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk about it. It doesn't matter. Baby, I'm a man, so I'm a player. Okay? Yes. One thing about men, we can be dogs, we can be goddamn players. That's what's up. Yes. Women are hoes.
So that led your being with multiple partners.
So no, that didn't even lead into drug usage. I mean, it's just that shit. We were able
We
to
gonna go
like.
to another
We
chapter,
eventually
listen to
started
somebody.
smoking weed. Eventually, you know what I'm saying? When you talk about people's stories, you talk about people's stories in depth. But I can't tell a story the way I would want to tell a story because you guys put me on the spotlight for this. I ain't asked for this shit. So if you're gonna sit here and you're gonna
yes,
want me
you
to
did.
no,
Yes, you did. Because
if you're gonna want me to talk, then you want me to.
He said with A, B, C, D,
That's
E,
and that's
F,
why
and
that's
G.
why you put your
That's
own
the story.
self on blast. Now you can't question that because if you went to A, B, C, and D with the same scenario, you kind of did that to. Wait a minute. You did that to yourself. Now when not me.
They had already had like a group meeting together, so like of course like these things was already discussed before I was even privy to this information. So when I got the information, I just felt like it was a lot going on. I was like, damn, like J-Dot got, you know what I'm saying, he got his hand over here in this pot, he got his hand in that pot, like it's a lot. Like when I say I didn't really expect everybody to just like start like throwing questions out there like that, but they was throwing questions like we was on Family Feud or some shit. Like it was crazy, and I was just sitting there looking, and I'm looking at Misha, and I'm like, girl, like you part of this too, girl. Like shit, y'all all got questions. I want questions. Like,
But whatever you do in room 215 or Red Room 10 over there, you're okay. That's
215, baby, at Red Room 10.
That's it. You're okay. I might come in there one night. I can see how he felt ambushed. I can. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I can also see how you could have taken it. These people are trying to help me because I've told each individual about what's going on. So if they all come together, I can see it as, I can take it as an ambush, but I can see it as these people care about me and they're trying to help me. Personally, I wouldn't have been, because if you've told everybody in this specific setting the same thing, and one of the people at the setting was upset with you or you did something to them and they knew the information, either they're going to bring it up and somebody's going to piggyback off of it, or somebody else is going to bring it up and that individual is going to piggyback off of it. So you can never bring a knife to a gunfight.
I could see where he felt a little ganged up on, because everywhere he turned, somebody was saying this and saying that, and he need, you know. So I could feel where he felt a little ganged up on. It was a lot. But I feel like those people that he talked to a lot more. So they probably was trying to figure out what's going on with him, more or less than an intervention. Because, you know.
So you feel like they were coming from a good place?
I do feel like
Some of them or all of them?
I do feel like all of them were coming from a good place, because Misha, I felt like was coming from a concerned place. Like, I knew this, but I didn't know all of this was going on.
He has to remember he is the one that brought that details or that personal situation to all of them. So for us to be, again, this is a friendship, this is a group. I won't even say a group, this is a friendship in one way. We're trying to get to know each other. If friends really actually do care, they're going to tell you how they feel and tell in an honest way. And I think the problem with J-Dot is that he does not like the honest way. He wants someone to sugarcoat it and say, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, when it's not actually okay. He's turning into this person that people just don't want to be around, because we don't know what J-Dot we're going to get. We don't know if we're going to get calm J-Dot or we're going to get nasty J-Dot.
This is another thing, because Country Boy ain't said not a word since we sit right here.
Not nothing.
Well, I mean, Country Boy ain't said nothing since our last conversation.
Well, I know, but he said that he felt some type of way that you didn't come to him or talk to him. And
well, no, first off, he went to you right after the conversation immediately, because you had told me that Country Boy had talked to you about it.
I wouldn't say I felt sorry. I felt like he needed to, like, the way I was feeling was, I was like, okay, shit, they know a lot about you, so I hope you can come back 10 toes strong and be like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't finna, you know, let all y'all like double team me like that. I'm finna like put this shit out, this what it is. Ooh, I just hope he had like some type of mindset to like stand on his own 2 feet, because it was like, I'm new, you know what I'm saying? They got this information, so they know who you are, and they're throwing questions out at you, trying to, you know, get answers, and I just hope you're able to respond and give them the answers and shit that they're looking for, because I can't help you, I can't save you and shit. I don't know you.
During this time period, me and Country hadn't spoken since that time period right there.
When you asked him about the scene.
That like
So we weren't speaking.
Like we would only speak to each other. It wouldn't be like how it was when we had talked on the phone, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you.
Right, because I was going through what I was going through, but still though, when I was able to
even when you was going through what you was going through, you still used to like talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
And I still was.
Yeah, no, you were not, bro.
You
made me feel as if you distanced yourself from me from that last conversation. You have done many great things, and I will only ever hold you in the highest esteem of the things that you have done.
I didn't know.
But in that moment, that's how I felt.
So you got mad at me because I told you, ain't nothing against about people who take bus, but I don't take bus though. And you wanted me to do this for you. I said,
I was going out of my way to pay for everything. I said, you just get to the...
Hey, I would have went. I would have came. What you talking about?
That was what it was all about. It was overextending the money that I had at the moment, and you weren't being understanding to that.
If you would have got me a lift, yeah, that was cool, stuff like that. But I was not getting on no bus, and you had a problem with that.
I said get on the train.
He told me to get on a bus and train, and I was like, but no, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not getting on a bus train. I'm sorry. No, and he got mad at me and asked me like, why? Because I said so. You got some money to help me for Uber Lyft? And no, But I told you, told you to tell me in advance though, and I promised I would have had you. You know, I would have been there for you and stuff like that. But you got mad at that then and hung up in my face then.
Oh, you hung up in your face?
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh wow.
Have a nice scene. What train?
I got you an Uber to get on the train from College Park to Midtown. You meet us at the Midtown station and you're right there.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't get on the
That's fine for you. I'm not gonna sit here. First off, what I said to Greg,
I'm a live. I don't
have a car though, and I put my money on the line.
I don't have a car though, but I get to where I want to go.
So. What you didn't understand, like I told Greg that day, I was going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I was still putting the money that I did not have into my friend to just be able to meet me halfway. And you wasn't seeing it halfway. You were stuck on yours, and that's fine. You have the right to be that way. But at the end of the day, my scene that I was giving to the people in that moment was about facing that sometimes people go through real struggles. I had lost. You know what I'm saying? So how would I look to tell God that I'm not going to get to the next opportunity?
Go ahead.
I'm not going to get to the next opportunity because of the fact that I have to get on something that I could just hop on it real quick and get to the next place, and then I can go ahead and get to the opportunity. That's how my mind had worked. You have a right for your mind to work, but that's how I work.
I told you, let me know in advance, stuff like that, so I can have the money for it. And send me the address, and let me see how far it is, how much.
In that moment, it wasn't about you having the money. I put up the money for you.
I was not getting on no train or bus. I don't Uber.
And that's fine.
I'm not feeling no bitch ass train. No.
But since that moment, we have not.
You got mad because of that? I don't.
I
really don't. I'm not saying like buses, train are bad or something like that, and you know that's how you move around the city. I mean, yeah, I said that. I wasn't meaning to sit there and call it pissy and stuff like that. But you know, that's just not me though. I rather like if I got the money to spend on an Uber or Lyft, then that's what I'm gonna do. Like I don't wanna.
Is it time consuming or is it just nasty for you?
No, I'm not. It's not nasty, but like I don't want to sit at a bus stop and wait on the bus or like that. I want to be able to sit at my house or wherever I'm at under, especially when it's hot, under some air or something like that. And if I look at my phone, my ride outside, then I can go out there in the heat. Then, like I don't want to.
So what about trains? You don't like trains?
No, like, and then I'm from Mississippi. We didn't have trains and buses there. So like, for me, that's like, okay, what's special about it?
Yeah.
I never experienced it.
Wow, so you never been on a bus or train here in Atlanta?
I mean, now like I have took the time to get on the bus because I just really want to know what it felt like, like that. Horrible. Horrible. Don't come on time.
You fake. That's fake. That's fake, but I just got to be honest about what I just said.
You really fake as and you on whoa, wow.
Yes.
But if I was your best friend, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Because it's not your business because you're not into it. What the hell are you supposed to open up to people that's not into the things that you're into? It's crazy. Yes, that don't make sense.
I don't fuck around like that.
Yes, it's none of your business.
I'ma just do it. Get into a bad man, ain't nothing to it. Come through breaking in the old school brewery. Never try to try me cause it get real stupid. Step out fresh, Mr. Clean on the scene. A little bit of money, yeah, I think I'm a fiend. I'm at the top and I got it on lock. Chasing these bags and I will not stop. I will not stop. Big figures I got. Design on my back got me dripping like honey. Ice on my wrist is so bright, call it sunny. I'm popping some tags, just showing my age. Putting these niggas right up in their place. I'm number one when it comes to this race. Jump man, switch. I'ma shoot my shot good,
What you gotta say, ain't no games being played. We on the mission, so it's no tea, no shade. Real life. Real life. What you gotta say, ain't no games being played. We on the mission, so it's no tea, no shade. I'm on my way to the top, and I ain't gonna